Hola. Hey everyone, it's Uncle Odd. Welcome to the Uncle Vigilante Show. It's a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm out on a cigar walk because that's what Uncle Odd likes to do. I like a good cigar, and I figured I might as well get a little exercise while I, have a nice cigar here in sunny Tampa, Florida. I will tell you though, for those up north who think that we have it so easy down here in Florida, I just want to correct the record. I want to set things straight, just me to you, have a conversation with you. Because this morning, when I woke up, I have 3 dogs, and when I woke up, it was 62 degrees out. I mean, I needed to get a jacket because it was freezing. So I went to my closet and good Lord, decisions. I mean, I had to determine and decide which jacket does Uncle Odd wanna wear as I take out my 3 dogs to go potty. I mean, do I wear the jacket that is the Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup Champions jacket? Or do I wear the Tampa Bay Lightning American League Champions jacket? Or what about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl champions jacket? I mean, come on, guys. You think you have it bad wherever you live? I had lots of decisions to make. And, by the time I actually made my decision, it had heated up to 74 degrees. So Uncle Odd didn't even need a jacket. And so, it was just too much stress, really. And so I decided I would just, get a cigar and take a walk to the beach bar. You guys think you have it tough up north. What a week. What a week. It was kind of cool. I was working. Uncle Odd has a day job, as do most all of us. But what a week, because I got a text from my buddy David Weiss, and he was like, "Hey man, did you know the Dollar Vigilante just gave you a shout out?" I'm like, "What?" Well, Jeff Berwick, the Dollar Vigilante, yes indeed, he gave me a shout out.
I just want to mention, there's a guy, his name's Uncle Odd on YouTube. He doesn't have a very big following yet, but he's, sort of an older guy who is just getting into crypto. He was on our Crypto Vigilante Summit just as a audience member. And once we all saw his videos, he mentioned himself in the chat. A lot of us really liked it. So he's actually started up Uncle Vigilante. And I really recommend, if you're like new to crypto and you need it kind of explained in your terms, let's say you're 50, I'm 50 by the way, but 50, 60, 70, whatever, 80. Actually at 80, just relax. You don't just spend some time in the garden. But, or even like in your 30s, but you've never looked into this stuff. He explains it like at the most basic level and from his point of view. It's actually really good. I'll play like just a minute or 2 of it here so you can see what I mean.
We don't know shit as newbies. And so, long story tolerable, I spent a month muscling through trying to figure out how to get my coins off of Coinbase, my XRP off of Coinbase, how to actually diversify that XRP, how to get it onto an Exodus wallet, and then getting onto what's called a cold storage wallet that basically takes it off of, it's like unplugging from the internet. It's like if you put everything on your computer and you just unplugged your computer and it was dead, you know, it's not connected to Wi-Fi or electricity, it's just dead. That would be kind of a cold storage wallet, but they're, you know, they're smaller, kind of like a little thumb drive. But anyway, with that cold storage wallet, lots of things you have to be mindful of, like keywords. And what are those? And what do you do with them? And how do you safely store them? And blah, 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 all kinds of things that just make you go, WTF. Well, I signed up for a conference. It was the Crypto Vigilante Conference. It was a 2-day conference, and it was on a Thursday and Friday. And that's where I was going to get smarter. I was going to learn how to basically take the cookies down from the top shelf, put it down on the shelf where I could, you know, grab them, maybe eat a few cookies, understand it in my mind. And so I was tuned in, man, for 2 straight days. And the best thing in the world was that there's a TCV Summit official group on Telegram. And so all of the people who were attending there were engaging a lot. I think there was one time there were probably 700 people in there chatting.
So yeah, if you're quite new to crypto or brand new, subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of good stuff. He's been having a lot of guests on. He's even had Raphael of the Crypto Vigilante on already.
So that was very cool. I love Jeff Berwick. I mean, I really love that man. I go on mini cigar walks where I'm just listening to Jeff Berwick. So if you don't subscribe to the Dollar Vigilante, you need to. It will enrich your life. It'll make you better, smarter, prettier, cooler, richer. It just will. Trust your favorite uncle on that. Now, Jeff has his dog Lucy. I can't bring my dogs out because one of them, Zeus, he's a German Shepherd. He bites and he asks questions later. Yeah, meet Zeus. Then I have little Lexi Pup. She's a little sweetie. She's so cute. You're gonna love Lexi. And then there's the famous one in the family, Zammy, the giant sheepadoodle. Zammy is a children's hospital therapy dog, and we spread lots of joy to the kids, and it's kind of frustrated me because I haven't been able to take Zammy out to see the kids at the hospital since March, since all this COVID nonsense started happening. But look, let me share a little bit of Zammy with you. You can see what he does with these kids.
Don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes. Seeing eyes of mine. Love, 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 I wanna be strong. change it, change it.
Thank you, all of you who have subscribed to Uncle Vigilante. If you're interested in some of the non-crypto Uncle Oddness, you might want to also subscribe to Uncle Odd 2, the number 2. Uncle Odd Has Risen, and The Uncle Odd Show. And you might want to subscribe to them while they're there, because the people in charge, I call them the Druid Babylonian bastards who run the world, they don't really like Uncle Odd that much, because I say things, well, like, what do you say when somebody comes up to you, because I can't wear a mask, and says, "Why aren't you wearing a mask?" Well, here you go. I am here today for you. I am here today because I have a lot of people messaging me saying, "Uncle Odd, we need your sage counsel. We need your wisdom. What do you say when people come up to you and ask, why aren't you wearing a mask?" Well, have no fear. The answer is here. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of answers. I've given it a lot of thought. And I'm just going to present to you some of the things that I say when people ask me, why aren't you wearing a mask? My favorite, of course, is I just smile and I say, no, thank you, and walk away, because I'm not in this together. Oh, easy, because I'm in the control group. Because self-induced brain damage, it just really isn't my thing. Well, because Klaus Schwab is a dick. Yeah, that was from my first installment. You can see you can't see the second installment. Literally 30 minutes after I posted the second installment, the second 50 answers, my channel was completely banned, shut down. So this week we had some interviews that were very, very good. And what I'm starting to like about the channel, because this Uncle Vigilante channel is basically dedicated to those people who may not know shit about cryptocurrencies, about Bitcoin, kind of like me, you know, because I really, up 6 weeks ago, I didn't know a darn thing about it. But I dove into the shallow end head first, as I'm wont to say, and it's been an experience. It's been a good experience. It's always good to learn things. But I had some interviews that I hope you go back and you listen to, especially if you're new. And those were, let's see, it was cool. I spoke, my first interview was with Raphael, who he is the crypto vigilante. And with that, it is my great pleasure to introduce Raphael Laverde, the crypto vigilante. Woo!
Thank you, Uncle Odd. I really appreciate that intro. Yes, that's my commitment to you. You will be a crypto expert before you know it. My hope and my goal is to make it happen in 6 months. That's my goal. Definitely within a year. Okay. So let's get started, because there's a lot to talk about.
He has forgotten more about crypto than all of us ever will. Go listen to that. That was right after a summit I attended, and he was kind enough to grace my show that had about 2 subscribers with a first interview. So that just shows you that, you know, I mean, I like the question, why not me? No matter what, why not me? You know, you think you're too old? You think you're too old to get involved with this new technology, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin? You afraid that your fiat dollars might buy some Bitcoin and then what? It be taken hostage? Huh? that it goes under attack? Well, obviously a valid concern, so that's why we like this channel, which is dedicated to newbies. And we're going to tell you how to stay safe. That's why we have the interviews with, we had the worldly traveler. We had Dan. If you go to those are two people I met through the summit. Invited them on the show, and they were just nice enough to come on and grace us with lots of information. Then I had Jaron from jaronism.com. Everybody is just giving that interview rave reviews because he's a stud, man, and he knows security when it comes to Bitcoin, and he's actually a consultant for newbies. So if you go to jaronism.com/crypto, I've already gotten feedback that lots of people who watched that show have already booked him for like several 2-hour interviews. Excuse me. I don't want to get run over. But anyway, where are we? Jaron, he's really concerned about keeping people safe. Perfect for newbies. I'm telling you. Invest in a consultation with him, and it will save you so much time, so much stress, so much agita. And I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts this morning. It's called Lift the Veil with Nathan Stoltman and his wife Katie. They are a great team, and they referenced Jaron, and they were talking about security, but just listen into this. But you need to go subscribe to Lift the Veil. Go to lifttheveil.com too, and then you get behind their paywall, because like Uncle Odd, they get the band hammer comes out. And because when people talk about things that swim upstream to the mainstream narrative, the Druid Babylonian bastards, they don't like it. They don't like it. But anyway, there you go.
He had a listener get all of his cryptocurrency stolen from him after Jaron helped him set up his wallet and everything.
Yeah.
Did you hear the story?
I did. It was an interesting story, and it was just a good thing to talk about, because that's how easy you can when you're a beginner.
Right.
One of the callers asked us what the biggest risk was with cryptocurrency, and we said, well, losing your key. But the other thing is, beware of fraudsters.
Yeah, getting scammed. Yep, somebody asked for his seed words in a free. He went into some Telegram chat group,
Asking for a little bit of advice.
a little help with his Exodus wallet, and then somebody private messaged him, "Oh, tell me gave away his seed words."
So bad.
And lost all of his money.
Poor guy. And Jaron said it wasn't an enormous amount of money, but it was a pretty substantial loss.
Crazy. Yeah, that's why I tell people is, Coinbase or Cash App isn't that bad, because people just don't overestimate your abilities, basically.
At least until you get familiar with it.
Yeah.
It's a brand new world.
So it reminds me, I saw a video. There was a video that reminded me of what can happen to you if you don't protect yourself. It's a visual video, but I think you'll like it. So I just want to imagine what you're going to see is a Bitcoin on the Bitcoin superhighway, on the high wire, to where the first one is somebody who learned how to transfer a Bitcoin the right way. And the second one and the third one was people who basically went into a chat group and said they're having issues, And there were some really nice people that came in and said, look, I work for Coinbase. Allow me to be able to help you. I just need to reset your account. We got to start with your passwords and your keywords. Trust me. And it's just a visual lesson of why you want to actually invest in some, smart consultation, whether it's with Jaron or, oh, did you see my John J. Singleton interview? Yeah, that was last night. This is Saturday. I'm walking now. And my John J. interview, that was great. I don't know if you know John J. or not, but he's a legend. He's a legend. He's not an attorney, but he's been involved in 30,000 cases, and he wins. He's helping Uncle Odd out on one right now. That's for the Uncle Odd 2 channel. And the Uncle Odd Show, that you should subscribe to that too. But also subscribe to my Telegram. If you go to t.me/Uncle Odd, and then just from there you can sign up for the discussion. Or if you want to keep it crypto related, I have t.me/Uncle, Uncle Vigilante Chat. Search for that. If there's any of you out there who have any questions and want to reach me, if you're on Telegram, you can always DM me directly there. Also, the Uncle Vigilante Show at gmail.com is another way to get a hold of me. But anyway, John J. Singleton last night, he gave us some great 101 counsel on Bitcoin. And he just has a gift of being able to articulate things and dumb it down so that even Uncle Odd will understand it. But he has a consultancy too. If you go to aceofcoins.com/crypto, you'll be able to get John like Jaron, but John's going to be a little next level. Well, Jaron can be very next level too, but you have to understand something, sports fans. When you're a newbie, sorry, this thing's going all crazy. When you're a newbie, you just want to get started. Don't worry about all of the privacy coins and the altcoins and all of that. Just get started. Just get on Coinbase. Download Exodus wallet. Get a Trezor T or a Ledger for an offline cold storage wallet. And just start, man. If you can't afford $1,000, which is what I recommend, start with $1,000 just to go through the process. The cool thing about cryptocurrency is you don't have to invest $57,000 in a Bitcoin. You could invest as low as $5.7 in Bitcoin if you want to get started. And I recommend you do that. If you want to take $100 and get it from your bank onto Coinbase, do that. Just download Coinbase as a first step. It'll ask you for all of your information, and that's called KYC, Know Your Customer. They have to do that so the Druid Babylonian bastards can ultimately get their cut. But that's okay when you're first getting started. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all the things that, you learn later. Just get started. Just get started, my goodness. So get over to Coinbase, diversify amongst, 5 top 10 coins. You can Google the top 10 coins, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, Link, which is Chainlink. Goodness, what are some of the other ones? XRP, if you have a big set, and you know, it's all about risk reward. But risk reward, this is a good opportunity for me to say this is not investment advice. Never will be here at Uncle Vigilante. Don't invest what you can't afford to lose. But, you know, you're not going to lose anything if you do it smart in the beginning and you get some sage counsel. So, I'm just telling you, I'm not here shilling for Jaron or John J. Singleton or any of those guys. Shoot. You can go online to your favorite search engine, and instead of searching for Brazilian midget porn, you know, do something constructive, all right? Search for Bitcoin 101 or cryptocurrency 101 or, you know, Exodus, Coinbase. All of these, you can get started. They have great tutorials. Bottom line is just get started. You'll thank me later. It's not so scary once you get involved. It's like riding a bike. It's hard to ride a bike in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it and you get your balance, man, you can go exploring and enjoy lots of different things. You can hop on a bike with your friends. There's a lot of cool people in this cryptocurrency space. There really is. But anyway, with John J. Singleton, he has ways, especially people who've had financial hardships and they filed for bankruptcy or they're just screwed. You know, he has ways of being able to help people integrate within society and kind of get their sea legs back. And then for those who want to protect their wealth, he has ways, strategic ways to do it, all legal, but they're very, very strategic ways. Want to congratulate Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a celebration this week. It became a $1 trillion cryptocurrency. Yay! That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. And in its wake are all of these alternative coins out there that are skyrocketing too. So you can't benefit financially of any of it if you're on the sidelines. Gotta jump in the pool, man. Water's fine. Come on in. Speaking of Bitcoin, you ever gone to bitcoin.com? Man, whoever got that URL were some smart people, right? They were probably so smart, they wanted to educate people about Bitcoin, probably wanted to have some really cool interviews with people like, let's say Gene Simmons from KISS, or just lots of different people to talk Bitcoin. And to do that, you kind of have to have a Joe Rogan of Bitcoin, you know? Somebody has that great voice.
I'm your host, Dustin Plantholt. Join us as we dive into the world of economics, politics, tech, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. For even more crypto-related news, sign up at news.bitcoin.com or follow us on Twitter at BitcoinCom. Now let's bring on our guest.
Somebody who's just kind of cool. And there's a guy out there, his name is Dustin Plantholt. And I'm going to tell you a little story about how the world is small and how it answers one of my favorite questions, why not me? Which, when I say why not me, I want you to start saying why not me? Why not us? Uncle Odd has a day job, and I work with lots of really, really smart entrepreneurs. And I had a guy call me who was interested in one of our portfolio companies. And we got talking, and this guy was a security expert. And so, since the subject was security, I'm interested in talking to him about the security of cryptocurrency. And one thing led to the other. We started talking. I shared with him that I'm starting this new channel on YouTube called the Crypto Vigilante, and he was very familiar with, I'm sorry, not the Crypto Vigilante, Uncle Vigilante. He was very familiar with the Crypto Vigilante. But anyway, he was very familiar with the Crypto Vigilante and the Dollar Vigilante, who's Jeff Berwick. You met Jeff at the beginning. And he shared with me, he goes, yeah, you know the Bitcoin.com podcast? And I'm like, oh yeah. No, I didn't know there was a thing, but shame on me. Shame on me for not knowing that. Of course, you should listen to the Bitcoin.com podcast. And guess what? Dustin Plantholt, he's the man. He's the man. He's the Joe Rogan of Bitcoin, man. Well, this guy, Jeremiah, who I was talking to, shared with me that he was roommates with Dustin when he was in college. And I'm like, that's cool, man. I'm starting this channel for newbies. You think you could you think you could get him on the phone with me and we could just have a quick conversation? And so he did. So we had a Zoom call, and I swear, if I had approval to post that 2 hours that I spent with him, it would be gold. But I can't, because he's a big deal.
It is a pleasure to see you. And I told you before we started, most people get really, really nervous when they're talking to me. I'm kind of a big deal, so.
Has lots of sponsors. And he was just very real with me about lots of different things. But God, it was fascinating. I wish I could share it. But you know what? Why not me? So I said, hey, what do you think, Dustin? Would you mind? I know I'm tiny, but would you come on my show and talk to the other newbies who are really eager to kind of stay safe, learn about Bitcoin, learn about cryptocurrency? And guess what? He said, I like you. Game on. Let's do it. So, mark your calendars. This coming Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Dustin. And he's going to give us an education, I promise you, like you'll never get before anywhere else. But that is, true to my philosophy of why not me. Why not just ask the question? What I am finding in this cryptocurrency ecosystem and the people involved is that everyone is really super cool. They're all normal, man. They're all normal. And I just had thought that they were all kind of, hiding in their mom's basement, 26-year-old, still living with their mom. They got into Bitcoin when it was $2. Got Cheetos in their underwear. Kick ass at video games, I'm sure. But yeah, they're all billionaires now.
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. It went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous. Last trade, 189 Bitcoin for $111 piece. That's amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph. You see this graph? That's the last 3 hours. Give me a second, I'll switch it up.
The nerds are gonna overrun the world, take over the world, and I love that. But anyway, Dustin, he's an actor, he's a podcaster, he's a movie producer, I'll ask him about it, but he's working on a movie that's related to cryptocurrency that's going to be very cool. And if you go to his the Bitcoin.com podcast and listen to his recent interview with Gene Simmons, that was pretty fascinating. I'd love to get Gene on the show at some point. Hey, why not me? You know? But yeah, 4:30 Thursday. So yeah, it's been quite a week. I really am enjoying this kind of new focus. I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you wouldn't mind, you know, if I get over 1,000 subscribers, then I can live stream these walks. And if you have any questions, I could answer them. Recognizing the fact that I don't know shit. You know, fake it till you make it kind of thing. So why don't you probably have some buddies out there, some friends, family, colleagues. Why don't you send them a link to this and just ask them to subscribe? Let's get the party started. Let's do this together. We have some fun stuff coming up. I have some good ideas, I think, that are going to be really fun. You don't want to miss them. But I promise you it won't be boring. I really do. And, you know, I don't have a set schedule, but, you know, I'll do my best. If you join the Telegram chat, Uncle Vigilante chat, I will announce in that chat before I ever start live streaming and let you know, or if I have a special guest coming on, I'll let you know in advance. If not, doesn't matter. You can catch them later. But let me know below if you enjoy these walks. Jeff Berwick certainly is my inspiration for those. It's kind of like, if you're going to create some content, why not exercise at the same time? And I like walking. It keeps you healthy. I recently went through a transformation, if you will, to where I lost a lot of weight, basically doing this snake diet. Search it on YouTube if you really want to lose some weight. This Cole guy, he's going to yell at you a lot. He's going to fat shame you, for sure. Don't watch his videos around your kids. Put your earbuds in. But if you really want to lose weight, he'll tell you how. And it's safe, and you will feel fantastic. Here, I'm gonna end this with just showing you my journey, and I'm going to give you fair warning that you don't see Uncle Odd's junk, but you know, I am showing you my fat self and the transformation that happened in 30 days. Lost 30 pounds in 30 days. But again, Cole Robinson is his name, and I really recommend that you, if you're serious about losing some weight, just, you know, check him out. He also claims, and I believe him, that when you do this fasting, like he counsels, that if you have type 2 diabetes, you can beat it. He's even helped people beat cancer. Now, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a financial advisor. So nothing you hear on the Uncle Odd Show, you know, the guy, or the Uncle Vigilante Show, the guy who doesn't know shit, you know, do your own research. And I just promise that I'll go real with you. I'll try to be a normal human being who just shares my journey with you. And as I learn things, I'll share them with you. But all right, I'll end. Here you go. This is my journey from being a fat boy to, you know, I still have too much body fat, but people are starting to give me a hard time saying too much, stop, because my face was starting to look like I was from Ethiopia or something. But so anyway, all right, I'll leave you with that. I really appreciate you guys walking with me. Kind of makes it go faster. But all right, love you and leave you. Cheers.
Oh, Zammy.
Oh, he loves you. He loves you.